It's hour number 4, ladies and gentlemen. We are live the 6th day, this Thursday, 2011. Piers Corbin, meteorologist, astrophysicist, joining us on what's happening with the weather. Finishing up with Alan Watt of CutThroughTheMatrix.com. Again, I'm Alex Jones of Infowars.com. Alan, again, I study the globalist, and they've got these overall managed systems, but they want managed systems that are totally surveilled, because if it isn't inside that surveilled system, they can't control all the outcomes. And I do see them making a lot of mistakes, but because they do have the finance, the capital on their side, they've got a lot of momentum. But I'm getting really positive, and a lot of the political minds that I admire really agree that the globalists are not invincible and are not all powerful, and that things are not going perfectly for them. But I know that your view varies a bit on that. Give us your view.
Well, you see, they're quite right. I read an article recently where some of the top politicians said that for everything that they do, and for everything that they put forward, and plans and rules and laws, the public must accept them and acquiesce. No, they need our approval, our tacit approval, and silence, it really connotes your approval. And without that, they can't do anything, to be honest with you. If enough people simply said, and they could, but the problem is getting them to do it. No, we're not going along with this. We're not going along with this or that or whatever. We're boycotting all your airports, yada, yada, yada. That could so easily be done, but you cannot get the public to come together in this day and age. They're so divided. That's your problem. It could be done. But for every totalitarian measure that comes out, you can simply say no. That's it. It will take martyrs. There's never been a change in history to get out of under the boots of tyranny that did not take martyrs going to prison for saying no. I'm not going along with that. You're not going to do this in some nice hygienic way. Believe you me, it's not going to happen. And it's not going to happen by pleading with them either, because these guys have got too much to look forward to. They've been in the planning for hundreds of years. They don't plan to change it and turn around and be nice to us. These are monsters at the top who literally see, like H.G. Wells, he knew darn well about the killing of millions in Russia and the Ukraine with the Soviets, and he thought it was a good thing. He saw the same thing coming across the Western world towards the end of the millennium into the new. He says, well, they'd have to kill off millions and millions of young people as well, because they're all fertile, basically, and that would simply have to be done, very matter-of-factly. These guys are monsters, and but at the same time, for every law, and the minor laws too that they put out to tax you, and carbon taxes and all the rest of it, you must say, okay, and when you sign that tax form, you're acquiescing to them. And that's pretty well all you have left at the moment, is to change yourself and say, no, okay, I'll suffer and take the consequences. And with enough people locked up as martyrs, that's how Ireland helped to free itself too, with all the thousands of people getting slammed in these prisons during the Troubles. And
notice, though, Alan, that how they tried to pass the EU the first time, then they passed it the second time. Ireland was this panacea of great, wealth, and then overnight, oh, you're bankrupt now. Foreign bankers are taking you over. And the head of their central bank admitted it. He said, foreigners now rule us. I think that's good. I mean, so in your face.
Well, the Russian mafia moved in on block. A whole lot of them, a lot to L.A., and the rest ran off to places in Europe. But Ireland was a big place because they were getting lots of grants from the EU. And, of course, the mafia was in there like a shot. And when the Russian mafia accumulated all the dirty deeds and fake bonds and all the rest of it, they ran off with the loot and helped bankrupt the country. That was all set up in advance, because the Russian mafia works with the globalists, you see.
Absolutely. Well, Alan, we're out of time. I appreciate you joining us. Look forward to speaking to you again with the great work you're doing on an upcoming eugenics film we've got, with incredible interviews with you. Great having you. Continue your great research.
Well, thanks for having me on, Alex.
Great having Alan Watt of CutThroughTheMatrix.com. And again, we'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen.